Welcome to MNC Gamers. It's just Caroline here. Hope you're all doing fandabidosy on this Tuesday evening. We're just going to continue on with some Life is Strange Life is Strange 2. And I think I said that we're on part 8 there. 2 wee seconds, I'll just check. I just want to make sure you can all hear me okay. Hello? 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 You can, that's fine. I always like to just make sure because you never know, especially now that we've got a new mic. Just want to make sure that it's all good. Okay, so I'll just set that there. So let's continue on then. Yesterday when I was playing this, it was actually so good. I really enjoyed it and I didn't want to put it off, but I had to because dinner was calling. So let's just get back into it and see what's going to happen next. I'm excited. Hope you've all had a great Tuesday. I was working, finished there at 4 o'clock, so thank the Lord. I'll just play this for a little bit, up until about 6 o'clock. An hour and a half, and then it'll be dinner time again. And then I think Martin will probably come on later and play Dark Souls. He's really enjoying that just now. The graphics in this game are really good. Oh god, look at his body, it looks sore.
Man. Didn't clean the pain away, but that felt good.
Oh yeah, we met
Karen
the mum.
seems to be on the move quite often. Damn. You look bad. Gotta change that dressing soon.
Forgot that we met the mum. Okay, I think we can go out now.
Wonder how long Karen has been here. This country's just way too big. Kinda pretty. Wonder if she made it. I know I shouldn't peek, but glad to know she learned the lesson. Karen did her own road trip to get here.
Sounds good. Turning forward to look back, making the same choice twice, my solitude days and dreamy nights just to find myself, looking forward to turn back, hey.
Damn. Karen does like to capture the world around her.
Tracing closer every mile, my heart goes racing, sore, I know the feeling. There's no fighting back that beating, tearing apart my core. Early morning blues, coffee, red-eyed truckers and sad families, bad eggs, not the waitress's fault. She's a quick, hurried one, probably ending a long night shift. Tag says Clementine, 22ish, redhead, dyed brunette. Eyebrows and skin tone don't lie. Irish descent, owner's daughter maybe, Mahoney's. Vague, polite smile, busy mind, mildly clumsy, looks distracted, anxious. Young cook called her clammy. Brother, boyfriend, boyfriend. Apologises when the orders are late and she's the one getting roasted. Do mum and dad know you're dating on the job, Clemmy? Mixing up work and love seldom makes a good match. That a brand new baby bump under the stained apron? It's 2017 and young folks are still busy making babies. I guess nothing ever really changes. Well, nothing here. Church letter. Flyer.
So Karen did check it out. Wonder if she saw Daniel in action.
I don't want to look at them just yet. What's in here? Bible.
I really should finish reading this someday.
Drawer. Nothing. Tablet.
Huh. This isn't her tablet.
Struggles with too many old maps, but should be okay for basic browsing. Geolocat. Password is 112708. Hope you find your son. 112708.
Yay! Technology. She came prepared.
Welcome to your new life at the Universal Uprising Church, Haven Point. Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Matthew 28:19-20. Mission: accept the Lord, spread the word of Jesus, keep faith with the community, to seek and save the lost. A message from Reverend Mother Elizabeth Fisher. As the pastor of our holy church, I have devoted my life and love to the teachings of the gospel and our Lord. I was blessed since childhood to be given this calling, and it is my privilege to spread the word and preside over this loving, righteous community of Haven Point. I look forward to meeting each and every one who seeks out our humble refuge. Together we will begin the journey to a new life, guided by the Spirit of the Lord and Saviour. Bless you all. The Haven Point community. Haven Point, Nevada is a living oasis where individuals and families can live out their faith in a community dedicated to the teachings of Christ. All who share our faith are welcome to join us build a bridge to the Lord and his eternal estate. Hospitality. Beloved, it is a faithful thing you do in all your efforts for these brothers, strangers as they are. Gratitude. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Forgiveness. Get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you.
The Reverend Mother doesn't look too humble.
A Slice of Haven Point by Robert Neal. One of the great mysteries of Nevada is how it balances the Holy Spirit with the Holy Dollar. Few tourists travel from around the world to seek religion here, but in the tight-knit Christian community of Haven Point, Nevada, a charismatic pastor has inspired a devout following. As she told me in an interview at her peaceful church office, Reverend Elizabeth Fisher has spent her whole life as a humble disciple of the Lord, feeling the call to share his love and glory in this dark age. I had a powerful experience as a child that put me on the righteous path. She smiles gently and touches my hand, but this is not about me or my story, as anybody in our wonderful church can tell you, and tell me they did. The members of the Universal Uprising Church speak with hushed awe of their pastor and how she inspires them. Reverend Fisher just wants to share her blessings with us, says Corey Johnson, 34, a recent addition to the congregation. I was pretty cynical before I went to one of her revivals. You could feel the electricity when she spoke. People were crying, including me.
Looks like a roach motel.
Cheap motel, Haven Point, Nevada.
Nobody will find me there.
2-star. Beds are super uncomfortable, but it's cheap. Nice pool, but dusty as fuck. Nice roadside motel, cool staff. Okay. Before we read the note, let's check what's here.
Karen was always into low tech. I even think it's the one she had back then. You've come a long, long way, buddy. This thing is killing my back. I got bruises on my bruises.
Oh, what's this letter? Hi Sean and Daniel, I hope you're okay. I'm fine, but I miss both of you a lot. After my accident, I had to wear a stupid cast forever. I was trapped in my room all winter. Sucks. But summer is here and I can play again. All the snow is gone. You should come back to see Beaver Creek without the snow. I will be waiting for you, Chris and Captain Spirit. P.S. We need to save Beaver Creek from swamp bugs. Sean, we are grateful to find out that you are safe and awake. The police contacted us when you were found unconscious in Humboldt County. We weren't allowed to visit you in the hospital, but we want you to recover ASAP. The doctors say that you woke up from that coma stronger than before. The most important thing now is to find Daniel. We're helping the police any way we can. They really want to help find him too, Sean. Hopefully this reflects well during your trial. We know this must be hard for you after everything you and your brother have been through. You're both in our thoughts and prayers every day and night. Remember your family and we love you. We hope to visit you in Jolena Shore as soon as we can. Take care, Claire and Stephen. Oh, was it broke? Oh, that was that guy that broke it, wasn't it? When this motherfucker grabbed Daniel's stuff, I just snapped. What else is here? Just doing that as though I've missed something. Or is it this maybe? What have I missed? I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. What's this note?
Be right back. We'll find out.
Popped out for supplies. I'll grab some food in case you want to eat. New socks and shorts in the bathroom, all yours if they fit. Might be a good time to contact Jacob. His number is on the letter he sent. Be right back, Karen.
Jeez. It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit.
Dear Mrs. Diaz, my name is Jacob and I worked with your sons Sean and Daniel on a farm in California. There were some problems and Sean went missing. I'm with Daniel now in Haven Point, Nevada. He gave me this P.O. Box address, so if you get this, I think Daniel might be in danger. He needs help to get out of here. I can tell you more if you contact me at this number. 775 555 0118. Please hurry. Thank you, Jacob. I think we can go outside now then.
I'm not going out.
Or maybe not.
Better wait for Karen in here.
Draw.
I got a few moments to myself, so let's practice. I wonder who lives around here. It's so wild and huge. Okay, just draw now. Don't think about anything else. I guess that's an okay start. But I can keep going. Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now.
Okay.
I need to train my visual memory even harder now. I could see myself stopping by this motel during a road trip. Taking a dip in the pool after a long ride.
Oh.
These mountains really inspire me. All right.
That's
back
kind
to
of cool.
reality, dude.
Okay. Can we go out now? No.
I'm not going out.
Well, maybe not.
Better wait for Karen in here.
What about I do now then?
Time to hit up Jacob.
Or about to phone him?
Karen was always into low tech.
I
even think it's the one she had back then.
Well, how do I do that then? Use.
She came prepared. Looks like a roach motel. But nobody will find. Jeez. It only took Supermom 8 years to give a shit.
Well, how am I going to... Oh, right, okay. Just seen that.
Hello?
Jacob, it's me, Sean.
Sean? No way! I've been waiting to hear from you for months. So you found my note in your sketchbook?
Yeah,
Where are you? You have to come here, Sean.
I know. I'm not far. In a motel.
Good. Listen, I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
Wait! Daniel, how's he doing?
Meet me tomorrow afternoon on Brandy Highway. There's a junction just above Haven Point. There's a wild mice ranch billboard there. I'll be there at 4.
Jacob, wait!
I can't talk, Sean. Be there tomorrow. Please.
Oh, wonder what's going on.
Damn. He couldn't really talk. All this is so messed up.
Wait for Karen.
Let's just rest while I wait for her. If she comes back.
Hey, sorry it took so long. Fucking store was packed. How you feeling? Nothing broken? Altar boys don't fight fair?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Double cheese, no onion, right?
That'll do.
I take it she got it wrong. That looks good.
Got you some gauze and antibacteria stuff for your eye. Hey, don't wolf that down. Or at least take a breath.
Like you care.
Sean, I do.
Come on, Karen. Don't act
She
all
wouldn't be
hurt.
here if she didn't care.
It's too late. Where were you when I broke my leg when I was 13? Not with me. When Daniel got a bad flu a couple of years ago, you didn't sleep next to him every night. Where were you? Where were you?
Fair enough. So let's talk, because we do have to get your brother out of a cult.
Yes, we do.
I'm listening.
That's the main thing.
How did you two survive alone on the road for that long?
We just got lucky. And got some help along the way. Total strangers. We even had our own little family.
Good. How did you go to Beaver Creek?
You know I don't have to answer your questions, right?
You're right. So tell me what you want from me, Sean.
Nothing, Karen. I mean, what do you want from me? A fucking hug?
Hey, I just want you to know what I did, and why, if you care. So, ask me anything.
All right. Why did you bail on us?
I wasn't meant to be a wife or a mother. I thought I was supposed to. I tried to pretend for many years. But I wasn't happy, and the urge to leave just became unbearable. I had no other choice.
Are you serious? You chose this life. You fell in love. You made your own choices, right?
Making your own choices doesn't mean you can never fool yourself, Sean. After I had Daniel, you were about 8, and Esteban's garage was getting busy. There was so much going on around me, yet somehow I just felt that my own life was just slipping away. Felt like an empty shell. Sean, it was the hardest decision I ever made. I knew I might never see you all again, but I took that responsibility.
Did Dad know about all of this?
I was honest with your father. We did family therapy, but it wasn't about him. It was me.
He was so much better than you. He wouldn't talk about what you did. Like, when I asked why you left, he just said you had to go live your own life.
He was right about that.
You're just so fucking selfish.
Oh dear.
So what exactly are you doing in Nevada? You live around here?
No, I'm way out in Arizona. Sean, I told you. Your friend Jacob wrote my P.O. box and said Daniel was in trouble. That's it.
Arizona? Holy shit. It's just lizards and rocks.
Guess I found something there. New York didn't really do me good, so...
Yeah, okay. Think I've heard enough.
I didn't have a choice, Sean. We only have one life, and I didn't want mine to be spent in regrets. For years, I fooled myself, thinking I'd find satisfaction into what society expected me to be, and that was my mistake. I hope someday you can understand that. But I never stopped caring about you. For what it's worth, I am sorry for hurting you and Daniel, and Esteban.
Oh, please. It's too fucking late for that shit. No matter what, you left your own kids and my dad. So don't even.
I know it's too late. I want you to know how I feel.
Yeah. I still don't care. Jeez.
He's very like his dad, isn't he, with the short hair? Better do something here. No.
Sean, Whatever you want to say to me, this is the time. Let's just get it all out in the open. See what happens.
So, did you ever actually miss us? Or Dad?
Of course, Sean. I do miss your father. He had such a big heart. He could brighten up a rainy day. That was like his superpower. But above all, I missed watching you grow up. See how you saw the world. I missed sharing these moments with you, Sean.
We used to do so much stuff. Like when you taught me to ride because Dad sucked. Or when we went camping near Vancouver. Just me and you.
You always loved night skies.
I did stargaze a lot when I was in California.
Trust me, the further south you go, the better it gets.
So... what did you do when you left? Where did you go?
I pursued some dreams and failed. Learned the lessons. I guess all this time I tried to find out what really matters to me.
Which doesn't involve a husband and 2 kids.
It does to a lot of people, and I totally respect that. Just not to me. I wasn't good at making plans, which is what most of modern life is about, right? School, job, marriage. Ask my mom and dad. They wanted me to follow their rules, their faith. Oh, I tried, but I wanted to find my own way, with no security blanket. Family, religion, social norms. It's just all about security, after all. But it all just looked like a sweet golden jail to me. I tried to escape that.
Yeah. Hope it was worth it.
It was. For now, I've found my place in the world, with like-minded people.
That's hard. That's really hard for him to hear that.
My decisions.
Very hard.
That's so inspiring.
I know, that's hard to understand. But I think people should know who they are. And not fake it for anybody.
I mean, I get you wanted to leave and stuff. Okay. But why would you ghost us like that? Not even a fucking birthday card.
I thought if I vanished, you would all move on. But I wanted to contact you guys so many times. I almost did.
Good thing you didn't. We definitely needed to move on.
Yeah. That was the idea.
Whatever. You sound so... careless. It's like you can't even realize how much pain you've caused.
I do care. It's why I'm here. To help you and your brother. If I didn't step up to help him now, I couldn't live with myself.
Hey, mind if I bum a smoke?
Sure. Still got a few left. Wow. I haven't seen that lighter in ages. Your dad loved that thing.
I know. Only thing I have left of his.
So sad that his dad's died. His dad seemed like such a nice man.
Oh, man. Esteban hated when I smoked. He didn't want me to die an early death. Fuck. Life can be so cynical sometimes.
I remember he would smoke sometimes. Long ago.
We didn't fight much, but when we did, I would go out on the porch and light up so I could calm down. Esteban would come over and ask for a drag. Then we'd just look up at the sky and watch the stars, or the planes. I do miss that.
I used to do the same with my best friend, Lila. Sitting on the porch, just letting time go.
That's when you know someone is good to you. When you can just sit together, shut the hell up, and watch the universe do its own thing.
We should go back inside. I gotta change this dressing.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's quite deep. I've no idea how this is going to end. No idea. Don't even have an inkling.
Sean, I know I can't change the past. Or what I did. But this is about helping your brother. You gotta trust me this one time.
I know. It's still hard. But yes, we have to be a team to rescue Daniel.
We can do it.
I hope so.
Okay. How?
We need to get in touch with this Jacob. He obviously knows a lot more than us about the church.
Well, I called him when you were out. We can meet with him tomorrow.
Okay, good. I also got these, just in case.
Okay, talkies.
Okay. Better take care of the eye.
So, do you need any help with that?
Yes. Thanks.
So, you feel like telling me the story here?
When we have time.
Gotcha.
God, it must be so sore. Is she crying?
Here, try this on.
She looks as though she's crying, but she doesn't sound like she's crying. That's a lot better,
How do I
Sean.
look?
That's a lot better.
Great.
Thank you, Karen.
Big day tomorrow, so we should get some rest.
Yeah. I'm ready to get Daniel.
Let's do this. Let's do it. Daniel seems too cosy though. Doesn't look as though he wants to come home. Meeting point the next day.
Sure he's gonna show up?
He better. He promised.
Well, if he doesn't find us, we'll find him. I can't believe how much crap you guys have been through. Makes me want to punch in the face each and every asshole that got in your way.
Yeah. Good thing we got to meet amazing people, too.
Life on the road is all about that. The sweet encounters.
Hope I can see them again someday.
Oh,
It'd be good if we bumped into
So tell me
Cassidy
about
again.
Daniel. What's he like?
He's a little rascal. He never stops.
Just like you did, you know? Heads up. Is that him?
Yep. Wait here.
Sean! What happened?
Jake, I'm not mad, but you better explain everything.
I didn't know where else to go. Listen, I saw Daniel come back to the camp that night. Like he was in shock or something. Then I heard all these sirens and I got scared. I packed a few things, I took a blanket from your tent and we left together. I also kept the cash you made on the farm. It's in my car.
You did right, Jake. Thank you.
You have no idea what he looked like when I found him that night, Sean. He was in bad shape, with a gunshot wound, and all by himself. I couldn't just leave him there.
What about the others? Hannah, Penny? What happened to them?
Cassidy?
They ran over to Meryl's place when they found out Finn and Cass were gone. That was the last time I saw them. Then on our way out here, Daniel told me more about what happened that night. How scared he was. The blast. Daniel feels he's gotta redeem himself for what he did.
I need to get to him, Jacob. He's not guilty of anything. I should have protected him better.
I'm telling you to be careful with the Reverend Mother. She's waited her whole life for somebody like Daniel. The Reverend knows how to manipulate people. She's good at this. He wants to stay with her. Daniel has faith in the Reverend now.
Yeah, not afraid of that Lisbeth of yours. I'm getting Daniel out of here.
Come on. There's no way they're gonna let you take him away.
Well, too bad. We're not gonna ask for their permission. You must be Jacob. I'm Karen. Hi.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do this, but I have an idea. I think school must be over by now, but Lisbeth will stay at the church with Daniel for his special classes. That'll give us time to sneak into the compound before we get to them.
I'll be on the lookout. Keep watch in case it all goes to shit. Sean, stay on the walkie.
Sounds like a plan.
One more thing. We have to get my sister, too. Sarah Lee.
Really, Jacob? Come on, man. She's with your parents.
I know. Please, listen, Sean. She's not safe here. She's sick. They believe in everything Lisbeth says. And she says she'll cure Sarah with prayers. I know you understand, right?
Damn, Jake.
We need his help too, Sean.
Okay, Jake. I'm listening.
Lisbeth knows what's wrong with Sarah Lee. We need to find her medical record. I think it's in her home office. Then I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Okay?
Yes.
Fine.
Sure.
I'm gonna
We need
trust
to
you.
rescue the children.
All good for you, Karen.
What if Daniel won't go with you?
He will. I know him.
Here goes. Sorry for being quiet, guys. I'm just trying to listen in. Obviously, as you know, this is like a story game, so I want to listen in and try and find out what's actually happening. Oh, just put my leg up, getting a wee bit comfy. It's cold tonight.
Karen?
I'm in place. I can see the whole camp. Let me know if you need anything. Be careful, Sean.
Got it. Thanks.
We gotta be careful now. If anything happens, let me do the talking, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. Elizabeth's house is right behind the church, so in and out.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do this.
And you sure Lisbeth will have those files on your sister?
Watch out, Sean. There are people right outside.
Oh, shit. How many?
Just 3. A man with his kid on one side, and a woman alone on the other.
Got it. Thanks.
People aren't supposed to come and go
Where
around the
is she?
church once the service is over. Better to avoid them if we can.
Just wondering where she is. Call Karen with your walkie-talkie by Holden. Okay.
So, did you grow up out of here?
No.
Sorry, Reverend.
Another-
You won't be hiding behind that cross for me.
When Elizabeth came out here to start Haven Point, my folks
careful,
followed her
son.
and brought me along.
Jake,
Come on.
the service is over. So what are you still doing here?
Yeah, I know, Derek.
Hey, where are you going?
Sorry. We have to go.
Take it we're going in here.
Okay. There it is. Sean, what are you doing? Do you want us to get caught?
Well, what if I do that?
Sorry, I wasn't really thinking.
What if I can?
Karen, everything all right?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I found the best hiding spot. The view's kind of great.
Cool. Be careful, though. You never know.
Thanks, Sean. I will.
Is this Daniel's room? Oh, damn.
Okay. There's nothing else here. Oh. Practice
So this
zone.
is Daniel's not-so-secret garden. Great. No one's in sight. Good. Can't believe Daniel really lives in this depressing house.
Okay. I hope they're not onto us.
Let's haul ass. Where are the files?
Right there, in her office. Ugh, of course it's locked. Her open door speech is just another lie. We gotta find a way in.
Fuck. Think there's a key somewhere?
Maybe she's too cautious not to have a spare set around.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Whoa.
What?
Are you okay, Jake?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just so full of memories and stuff.
Evenings in here must be so much fun. Lisbeth sure likes to be on pictures. Damn, this is so artless.
Judging other work.
Confide and convince? 15 steps to a good speech. Yeah, Nice read for a saleswoman. Must be a way to break it.
Okay.
The Moat and the Bean.
New morning, family practice, John Robert MD, Suite 254, Blue Jay Lane, Sparks, Nevada. Patient name, Elizabeth Fisher. Prescription, antibiotics for yeast infection. Advil for stress and anxiety. Refills allowed.
Coaxing lesson 1. Get Daniel his favorite cereal. Whoa.
Chores.
This place is worse than army camp.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. Daniel household duties: make bed every morning, clean dishes after every meal, vacuum hall and room weekly, take out trash Monday, wash hair every 2 days, help with Sunday laundry, count your blessings daily. Oh, fire extinguisher.
Might be enough to open that door. This is a lot of pills. Especially for someone who doesn't believe in science. Daniel's haircut makes much more sense now.
Nothing else in here, so we'll keep in mind the fire extinguisher drawer.
Nothing here. Does she even believe in any of this? Nothing interesting. Nice prison view, dude.
Is there anything else to do there? No. Bed.
I swear, even her bed looks stern.
Sean, is everything all right in there?
Yes. We're trying to get into her office. She's locked it up, so it has to be there.
Fine. I'll let you know if I see anything unusual.
Got it. Yeah, that will definitely explain what's going on with Daniel. Okay. What the? She's completely obsessed with his power.
Daniel tired after using gift. Nothing gives him energy after. New diet. He acts on his own. Scripture won't impel him. More prayer, more study. Daniel pouted today after lesson. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Not yet. Must show grace. Trust in the Lord. I did cry today watching the miracles. The child must be a vessel. What will he deliver unto us, and when?
Okay,
Possibly.
I found a key.
Good. Let's try it.
Oh, shit. Looks like the Reverend Mother got to this letter before Jake.
Jacob, thank you so much for telling me about Daniel. I'm on my way to Haven Point now, and please let Daniel know, without getting him or you into trouble, that his family has not forgotten him. I don't know where Sean is, and I hope we can find him too. I hope the best for you, and if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask for help. I'm there. Take care, Karen.
What a great fucking family portrait. Don't see anything of interest. She sure likes to gaze at her own success. Whoa, they kicked her out of church? Now they're thirsty.
From Michael Bloom to Elizabeth Fisher, sent, Dear Reverend Fisher, this is Michael Bloom, and I know it's been a long time since we last talked, and I know that our talk was not a happy one. Despite our differences, we all knew you were a devout spirit to be reckoned with. Nobody has been surprised by your words and deeds touching so many people. I hope you believe it when I say we are all proud of you. but we are also sorry and ashamed for asking you to leave the church without understanding the power of your faith. As we need to remind ourselves, mistakes can be life lessons. Even prideful deacons should be humbled before the Lord's wisdom. We hope you find it in your heart to forgive us, and we would be honoured to host you for a visit anytime you wish. Bless you, Michael. What's in there?
Is this Daniel's room?
Yeah.
Man. It's depressing.
Well, Lisbeth doesn't believe in material possessions, so...
Doesn't mean you need to decorate your house like a prison.
I want to see what else is out here first.
Did she teach Daniel how to play this?
Okay, that was it. Assignment.
Is she forcing him to do this? Why is he accepting all that?
Those whom I love, I rebuke and discipline, so be earnest and repent. Oh, he's just repeating it over and over again.
He looks happy. Fuck. I can't believe I missed it.
Not on purpose.
Happy birthday, Daniel. Shit. People are really all over his power. So much for secrecy.
Dearest Daniel, I know you may never read this, but I had to reach out after witnessing your Holy Spirit last week. I'm a sinner. I have not been a church-going woman for years, but I heard a story from my neighbour about Elizabeth Fish and your miracles. I could feel the Lord whisper to me, and then I drove all the way from Truckee to Haven Point. When I saw your angel face, I knew my faith was coming back. You showed us that God is alive and working through Daniel. You raised the cross like he raised Jesus. I have found my faith again and am more strong than ever. You were sent to prove that God's love is real. I am saving money to see you again and pray I can be of service forever. Your servant, Laurie Conway. P.S. If you want to talk, here's my number. Oh God. Finn's bracelet.
The Book of Daniel. So much for Hot Dog Man.
Book of Daniel, chapter 7. I, Daniel, was troubled in spirit, and the visions that passed through my mind disturbed me. I approached one of those standing there and asked him the meaning of all this, so he told me and gave me the interpretation of these things. The 4 great beasts are 4 kings that will rise from the earth, but the holy people of the Most High will receive the kingdom and will possess it forever, yes, forever and ever. What else was there? Oh.
The Book of Daniel.
I thought there was a drawing there I had to look at.
So much
Yeah,
for
there
Hot
is.
Dog. They're so cute.
Finn's bracelet.
No matter what happened, I guess Finn was a real friend to Daniel.
Why is there so many cardboard boxes? Is there anything in there? No. Drawings.
This is quite the change from Power Bear and Friends.
Door.
Locked, of course. Shit. Maybe it opens the other door.
Let's try. Okay. Daniel's sweater.
I'm not surprised he kept that ugly thing. He was so glad when he found it. This is still better than that ugly white shirt she's making him wear.
Take it, we're keeping it. Wait a minute, was there anything else on the floor? Let's check. Oh, there is. Dad's blanket.
At least he had a memory from home.
I'm glad I checked. Okay, back out. Back out and see if we can open that other room. Although I thought it was Daniel's room. Pictures. Oh, we've seen that, don't we? Try key.
Yes,
Yes, it did.
that's the one.
That's good.
Perfect.
Whoa. Is this her personal archive or something?
Yeah. She keeps track of everything in here. Stuff about my sister must be in this one.
Okay, I've got something. Must be what you're looking for.
Damn. She has pneumonia?
Oh,
And for what I get, Lisbeth knows damn well she needs medical treatment.
That's criminal. She's insane. Look, she has a file on you too.
You can take a peek and see how she really treats her flock.
Man, what's all this? Were you, like, sick? Conversion therapy? Did they... wanted to cure you from... being...
Pretty much. I always showed more interest in boys than girls.
oh God, that's sad.
They thought I was a freak. A sinner.
That's terrible.
Didn't you... tell your parents?
You kidding? They wanted her to do that. Mom and Dad thought I had a demon inside. So did I. I really did believe I was a sinner, so I thought I had to atone for my sins.
Atone? For what sins? I don't get how they can preach this kind of crap. I mean... you met Finn and everyone. Are they sinners then?
Of course not. I just didn't know different, Sean. I believed them.
Damn, Jake.
After a few years, I was in a really bad place. I tried to hurt myself.
Oh God.
Elizabeth was very upset. We had a long chat. She told me I should leave. Go see the world and figure things out. I don't really get her, Sean. But Elizabeth does believe in all of this stuff.
I had no clue about your life here. I'm sorry, Jake.
I'm sorry I brought Daniel here. I was just so blown away when I saw what he could do. It was like a real miracle. I thought I'd found my faith again. Instead, I just hurt him.
Then let's make things right. We just have to get Daniel out of here.
That's terrible what he's
hope
been
so.
through.
And I'll get my sister to a
I really
hospital.
hope we can get Daniel
Have her
out.
treated. I hope they'll help her.
And his little sister, right enough.
Keep our money. For your sister. She needs it.
Oh, I can't do that, Sean. That's a lot of...
We're okay. It will cover her medical bills.
That's the right thing to do.
Thank you, Sean.
Sean, are you there?
What's up?
You got company. That thug who works for Elizabeth.
Oh no.
Spoke with him. Now he's coming your way.
This guy is dangerous, Sean. Trust me.
Oh, we know. He had a gun.
I have a good plan to get him out of your way. He'll give you more time. Just give me the word.
Okay.
Yeah. See what you can do.
I will. Get ready.
Sean, we gotta hide. Now.
Oh Christ.
Hurry up.
Can't hide in there.
Come on, Sean, we need to hide.
I'm hidden. Hurry up and hide.
If he finds us here, we're screwed.
Why is he not hiding?
Hey, I know you're somewhere in here. And if I find you...
Oh god, here we go.
Huh? What the fuck is going on?
What's going on?
Do you think...
It's gotta be Karen.
Oh, he's gone.
What's she
Let's
doing?
get out of here.
What did Karen do?
Man, that was crazy.
Does she
Really
read
thought he was
anything
gonna catch
else?
The guy's leaving. Looks like my diversion worked out.
Yeah. Nice job.
What's in the drawer?
Seriously, how can she ignore that?
Dear Reverend Fisher, I hope you will forgive for what must feel like an intrusion into your church and beliefs, but I have great respect for what you've built over the past decade. I have no doubt the Lord had chosen you for a reason. I am a long-time personal family friend of the Hackermans, including their precious daughter, who has had too long at a time of illness. Blessedly, there is some medical help available that her family has however denied due to your advice. They see her pneumonia as a spiritual problem that only you can solve through prayer. While I believe that is partially true, I believe that we have to work with the miracles provided by medicine. I hope you can see the severity of this situation, as I feel some personal responsibility for Sarah Lee and her family, who are devout people. I'd like to talk next week, if possible, and hear your take on this matter. I hope you're not offended by my outreach. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Sincerely, Reverend Oliver Grand, Calvary Centre for Christ, Las Vegas, Nevada. That poor girl.
Okay.
Fuck. She's done some serious research.
Oh, she's been looking into us.
We shouldn't be here.
I want to see what's on the laptop.
Is she actually scared of me?
Fellow members, I'm sending you this message as a warning that our church may have a disturbed stalker who claims to be Daniel's brother. He is a Mexican teenager with one eye, between 16 and 18, who calls himself Sean. Do not engage in him in any way if you happen to spot him. Do not call the police. Alert me or Nicholas at once. He must not be allowed near Daniel or any other members of the church. I pray I have not alarmed you, but we have a responsibility to protect ourselves from any outside threat. Bless you all for your faith, love and strength, Reverend Fisher.
Better get Daniel out of here before she gets too much attention.
Welcome to Reach for the Sky. Our billboards won't bore you. Reach 1 million drivers a year. She must be wanting to put on there about the church papers.
She's running a typed ship here. Gotta give her credit for that. I don't think there's anything worth a look in here.
I think that's everything here. What else is in here?
I can't believe this type of shit still happens today.
Jacob Samuel Hackerman, November 6, 1996. Secretive, refuses to compete in sports, etc. Shows little interest in girls, questions the scriptures. Jacob feels shame. I feel the Lord working through me to save Jacob from himself and the temptations of sin. I have told his parents that he must attend daily prayer sessions with me until we have cast out his confusion. This is a test of my faith, and I will not fail him or Jacob. Flyer, nobody is born gay. Repetitive therapy works. Guaranteed testimonials. Trained counsellors standing by. Contact us today and let us pray. Jacob note to another boy. Hi Bruce, meet me in the parking lot at 11 p.m. Be careful, can't wait to see you again, Jay.
Oh, shit. Why did Daniel tell her so much?
Daniel Philippe Diaz, April 11th, 2007. What happened to Daniel in Seattle? Does anybody else know what he can do? Search for any living relatives. Daniel personality traits. Missing mother, likes to be creative and build things, trains his gift regularly, doesn't remember everything or doesn't want to, pouts too much, spoiled, misses old friends, Noah, Lila, likes to watch my sermons, mumbles in his sleep, loves Choco Crisps, Today, Daniel told me about his layover in Beaver Creek, Oregon. He was hiding out at his grandparents' and made friends with another boy like him, Chris. Of course, he wanted to stay. The police showed up, but Daniel wasn't clear about what happened next. I know he's holding back, but the Holy Spirit will free him from his sins of omission.
I knew this guy was sketchy, but... Whoa.
John Nicholas Bowen, January 27th, 1978. Incarcerated in Salt Lake City, 1997 to 2008. Still has contacts among white gangs, strong faith but never read the Bible. Former meth addict, sensitive topic, inclined to pride. Newspaper clip. 3 teenagers rob liquor store, owner shot dead. On the night of September 20th, a group of masked young men broke in Sally's liquor store, South Salt Lake. Under the influence of alcohol and drugs, they beat the clerk and stole the cash register. When caught by the store's owner on their way out, the oldest man pulled a gun and... and then we've got a letter. Dear Elizabeth, I found your address in my jacket this morning and remembered how I ended in this motel room last night with a meal in my stomach and a warm light in my chest. I can't thank you enough for what you did. Your kind and patient words pulled me out of a downward spiral I've been falling in for weeks. If I remember correctly, you said you were looking for hands to help you build a... What's in the cupboard?
The fuck?
What is it?
I think that's the file Nicholas had. Take a look.
What is it?
What? Is she trying to adopt Daniel?
Oh no.
Exactly. And she's doing it under the table, of course.
Man.
I wouldn't put them back, I would wrap them up. Wrap them up. Can we open this door? No, okay. I think that's us. We're done in here. I need to get out now.
Look at that. Your mom is hardcore, Sean.
Oh my god, she'd burned the church!
I guess she is. So we're all good now?
Oh my god.
I'll go get Sarah Lee while you get Daniel. Then let's meet up at the car, okay?
Alright. You be careful, okay?
You too, Sean.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Please don't tell me one of them was in there. Oh no. I've got a bad feeling about
Come
this.
in, Karen. See anything?
No, you're all clear.
Awesome.
What
Talk
wrong
later.
way? Oh, was that not the church then? Was that the church? Looks like the church, but don't know what's going on.
Locked, of course.
Is this a church? What building's that then? I hope to God that they weren't in that building. Can't go in there. Just want to see if there's anything else I can see. Because I might get a wee trophy. Oop. No, there's nothing here. Okay. Better to check. Oh, there's Karen.
Mission accomplished?
Yep. Now the hard part.
Did you find what Jacob...
And a whole lot more. Thanks for... This place feels so different when it's empty and silent. Thanks for the help. That was... pretty sweet.
I try.
You... did well.
Hey, I'm here if you need me, Sean.
I know, Karen.
So you know what you're gonna do?
No. But let's do it.
What's that on his hand? That big black thing? Is that meant to be the walkie-talkie?
Let your power speak through this young vessel. I am your humble servant and will obey
What the hell
your
is this?
every command. Speak to me.
It's Daniel.
Speak.
I told you, he's kind of special. Hey,
Sean! You came back?
Enano, little cub. Come with me, Daniel. We're leaving.
I'm sorry, Sean. I can't.
She's full of shit, dude. And she's using you.
Daniel has made his choice, Sean. But I'm offering you to join us again. Put your
Hello,
faith
Martin.
in me, and you'll be family.
Never.
I think you're trying to say
So
hello.
That's your final decision. May the Lord have mercy
Typo.
on your lost soul.
Hello there.
It's time for you to leave our sanctuary right now.
Not without my brother.
General
I'm
Kenobi.
not going anywhere. This is my home. She's my family now.
Daniel, listen. She's not your family.
Sean? Who is she?
Our mother. She came here. For you.
Oh, praise the Lord. Another miracle at our church. Wonderful. It's all right, Daniel. Go see her. I mean, she's right there. Don't be afraid.
I don't know her.
Of course. I know. This is hard for you, my son.
Stop calling him that. You're just manipulating him, you sicko.
That's in the eye of the beholder. But since you are his mother, let me ask you. How could you let your child wander alone in the wilderness? Where were you when Daniel was lost? Where?
Listen, Daniel. I came here as soon as I found out you were here on your own.
I'm not on my own.
Children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from Him. You were blessed with a divine gift. And you cast him out into the world.
Who the hell are you?
You might have been his mother once, but when you abandoned him, you also gave up your rights.
Isn't your God all about forgiveness?
You have no idea what the Bible says. How can you pretend to care about these two children? You left them and your husband to seek out your base desires.
Daniel, honey, she's trying to trick you. Please, think by yourself. You're smarter than this.
Daniel, she's responsible for what happened to your father.
You don't know.
Oh my god.
It was an accident. That's what this world is about. Accidents, injustice, pain. I'm just so sorry, Daniel. I know. I know how much I hurt you and your brother by leaving. I know it's not enough, but I hope we can talk about this together. That's what I've been trying to tell your brother, and I'm so glad he listened. You gotta trust us. She's using you
Come on, Daniel.
for her selfish desires.
Daniel, this time the choice is yours. Are you going to believe her or me? That's right. You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll stay with us, his true family. And we'll never leave him.
Go to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
Daniel. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Place is gonna go on fire.
Reverend, are you okay?
Nicholas! They're heretics! Sent to desecrate our church!
Okay, what now?
Don't you understand? This is over, Sean.
You have to talk to him. You can convince him, Sean.
Somebody's gonna die here. I can just feel it.
Not here.
Don't be so
Oh.
stubborn, Sean. Your brother chose his path.
Your friend, Sarah Lee, she's very sick. and Lisbeth won't take her to a doctor.
What? She wouldn't do
This is
that.
pointless. Daniel knows who to trust.
Oh God.
A minister from another church even sent her a letter, warning her that she's taking too much risk, that Sarah needs to see doctors.
But I don't want Sarah Lee to be hurt.
Have faith in me, Daniel. I know what I'm doing. God is speaking to me.
No, she needs to go to
and
hospital.
you.
She was kicked out of her previous church. Yeah, they knew she was crazy, so she left and founded Haven Point.
Why would they do that? Did she do something wrong?
Liar! I left on my own because they were all blind. Don't believe his lies, Daniel.
What do you think Dad would say if he saw us right now? He wanted us to stick together.
I don't know. I want you to stay, but you're not ready, Sean.
Oh no.
See what you have done.
Hey, Enano.
Oh my God.
No one is gonna keep me away from you.
I said stop!
He's going to bring out his gun.
Don't.
Somebody's going to get hurt here. I can feel it. I can feel it big time.
I came all this way for you, and nobody will stop me. I'll even cross hell or whatever.
Oh my
if I
God.
want.
Sean!
He must learn.
No, that's his brother.
Listen, I did my best job to be a good brother,
Oh my God, he's cut his
and
face.
I know I probably failed.
See the amount of stuff he's had to get through. It's unbelievable.
Put you in danger, and I'm sorry.
Sean, don't listen to him. He
Come on,
left
Daniel.
you just like that harlot did. Shut him up.
He can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him!
Don't let them do that, Daniel.
He's got that walkie-talkie stuck in his hand. Come on, Sean, get up. That's obviously a
If I
glitch.
could go back in time, I would.
Look at the burning altar behind him. You need to go to the building.
Seattle. That would get us pizza and snacks
Oh, pizza.
and pick the movie because we would always fight about it. And he always picked your movie. But I can't do that. All I can do now is fight.
Quiet. What are you waiting for?
We're the best team in Anu.
Stop
So
it!
we have to keep
Oh
going.
my God.
What are you
You're
doing?
gonna kill him!
Please! He's my brother!
You can burn down our church, but not our faith.
Daniel knows you're telling the truth. Don't give up.
Don't give up. Come on, get up. Sean, you need to do this. Please tell me Sean's not going to die.
Nothing is gonna stop me, Daniel. We're brothers. I know. Dad always said our blood link was the most important thing. You know it.
Please! Stop! Leave him alone!
Daniel, listen to him.
Oh my God, Sean.
I won't stop. No matter what.
Somebody's going to die here. He's going to shoot somebody, I've got a
I'll
feeling.
come right back. Again and again.
Who's going to die? Or who's going to get shot?
I love you, Daniel.
I do too.
Shut him up now.
Don't move. Just stop.
If you want to kill me, then do it.
No!
I'm not afraid.
Do it!
No!
Shoot! Don't!
Go ahead. Shoot me in the face. And live with me.
Now!
Oh my God, Daniel.
Stop! Daniel! Sean! I'm sorry. Sorry. I was was so confused. Thought she was someone else. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Sean, we need to get out of here. Now.
Hurry up. Oh my God, man.
Oh no. No. You started this fire. You will all
Oh, she's a
burn
psycho.
in this hell.
Move. Let us go. Move it.
You won't leave this place. Not with me alive.
What's he gonna do?
Open the door, then.
Daniel, after all I did for you, you can still repent.
I don't believe you anymore.
Well done, Daniel. We've left the gun. Oh, I think that was the right option there. Definitely. Could have turned nasty. Oh, I'm so glad we got Daniel out. Daniel, it's okay. Go with your family. Oh, I got his wee sister. Mosh. I hope she can go and get help, get treatment. I'm glad they're together again. This must be the end of chapter 4. I'm assuming. And then I think it's just chapter 5 and then that's the end of the game. To be continued. Wow. That was some chapter. Episode 4, Faith. Trophy, Romans 3:23. You passed one of the tests 60%. You told Agent Flores the robbery was Finn's idea 75%. You attacked the guard to escape the hospital 35%. You didn't talk to Finn 40%. You broke Daniel's toy 55% I think that is. You refused to sing and got beat up 44%. You got into Anton's truck to reach Haven Point 90%. You didn't give money to the church 68%. Overall, you tried to let Karen open up to you 93%. You smoked a cigarette with Karen You accepted Karen's help to clean up your wounds, 77%. You got Nicholas suspicious when sneaking into Haven Point, 42%. You shared your money with Jacob, 53%. You managed to hide from Nicholas, 69%. You and Daniel both spared Elizabeth's life, 67%.
This is it. We made it, Daniel.
What do we do now?
Make our way
Let
across.
me sneak.
You ready?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it must be Mexico. Well, that's exciting. Well, thank you so much to everybody that came on and watched. I really appreciate it, guys. Anyone that maybe lurked or will watch it later on Twitch or when we put it on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Like I say, I think there's only one more episode now and then that's us completed the game. So I think when I'm next on, I will just play this game just to get it all completed. Because I've got so many games I've been playing at the moment. Like I say, I've been playing Life is Strange 2, Skyrim, Kena Bridge of Spirits, The Evil Within, and there's one more. I feel like there's one more. What is it again? Life is Strange 2, Skyrim, Evil Within, Ghost of Tsushima, that's it. I've been playing that as well. So we will try and get this completed hopefully in the next stream. But thank you so much to everyone that's come on, everyone that's followed the channel. Martin and I are extremely grateful for all your support. Martin will probably be on later on tonight to play some Dark Souls. So it'd be great if you could come on and join us then. If not, I hope you all enjoy your Tuesday evening and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!